video. Today I'm gonna go through the powerlifting meet that I'm going to be a part of on Sunday the 3rd of April. I forgot what day it was. And there's also gonna be armlifting. Now I'm going for some PRs. I'm obviously older than my old best contest. I got 2 competitions where I did the best I ever had. And I'm gonna go real quick through these contests. Now in 2015, at 250 pounds body weight, I was in the under 275 pound category. I did 230 squat, 507. I'm gonna do kg and LBS, so you don't have to. You guys can all understand it. I benched 165 kg, 363 pounds, and I deadlifted 240, and that is also 530 in LBS. And I did the same. I had the spinal injury that 3 years time it took me to rebuild, because in 2016 and 2017 I was. Like in 2016, I was terrible. I was at about 60% of my strength, my old strength. So I had to build that up again. And in 2018, now heavier, I was at 285 pounds body weight, hence in the under 308 category. I did the exact same numbers. I don't know how, but I did. And that amounts to 635 kg or 1,400 pounds total. I think it's precisely 1399.9, whatever. So I just wrote 1,400. Now, of course, I moved out of Iceland in January of 19, and I switched to a gym that is, like I said in many videos and articles, that it's not equipped. Like there's nothing. So my strength, also my training partners, the atmosphere was just weak. And when you're training around weak people, you're gonna lose strength. So it took me almost two and a half years to go back to my old strength. And now, in my first contest since December of 18, this is my first powerlifting contest almost 3 years later, almost. And now this is the Tromaras Strength Challenge number 2. I was on abroad for the first challenge, so I didn't participate. And that is going to be as a tribute to the legendary strongman and wrestling champion Yorgos Tromaras. So that's huge that I'm going to be a part of it. It's also going to be a fantastic organization from what we know so far. And the powerlifting is going to fall under the IPL. The IPL is represented in Greece by Nasos Juras. So I think that's not the first time that I compete under IPL. I think Herman Haraldsson also, he's a good old friend of mine from Iceland. He was also training in Jagabor. I think I have competed in the under IPL in Iceland, but I can't remember under what. I think his organization was Raw. I think so. It was like titled Raw, and I did compete in like a couple of them, 2 or 3 organizations. I believe it was under IPL though. But anyway, if it wasn't, this is my first time competing in the IPL, and what I'm going for is I'm going to go through my openers and my last lifts. Obviously, these are question marks. So I don't know if I can do these numbers. So I'm going to open at 215 or 473, which I did recently, almost a month ago, for a triple. So, you want your opener to be something that you can always do at least 2 to 3 reps at least. So that's an easy number. That's in the pocket. Then I'm going to do my best previous contest squat at 230 or 507 pounds. And then I'm going to attempt probably 240 to 245, depending obviously on how that second lift feels like. If it's a very heavy lift, I'm probably going to go for a small PR, because I definitely want to get a fucking PR. It's been a long time. So if not 230, if not 245, which is a big jump, I might go for like 235 to 240. That depends. We will see at the contest. Now bench press, I'm going to open at 150, which I also did for like 3 reps recently. It was a little less weight, but I did for 4 reps, so I'm gonna, second at this is gonna be 160, and then I'm gonna go for that dreaded 170 or 375 pounds, which I have failed twice in competition before. Again, this was my peak contest. I was at my best, and I failed 170, and one of them was really close. I'm talking about probably 4 inches from lockout, but I failed it. So I believe I'm prepared. But then again, you never know. On meet day, you show up, you never know. It's the human factor. I mean, it's not up to us. So. And the deadlift, I'm going to open at 225 kg for 95 pounds. Then I'm going to go for a PR at 250, since my previous PR at 240 was 3 years ago, and again 7 years ago. But I did that for 3 again. Like I'm making sure that this I believe that this is definitely doable. Now, the third attempt, 265 kg or 578 lbs. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, it's the PR, so you never know, right? But I know I'm gonna do the best that I can to achieve it. And this is a Master of Sport, if I remember well. This falls under the Master of Sport category in my age category, because I'm gonna be 41 in 2 months. And that's a Masters 1. It's 40 to 44 years old in the IPL. So I'm in the Masters age category. And so to sum it up with the powerlifting, the ideal total, what I want to get, is 677.5 kg, which is 1493 pounds. And that's pretty good. I mean, it's almost 1,500 pounds. And that's gonna throw me finally in the class 1 total, which is under the, well, depending on the organization. Some organizations have like a pro total, and then I got the elite, international elite. So this is, I guess, if you guys know better, you can correct me. This is probably near a pro total, or like right underneath it. So you got the class 1, then you got the master strength category total, not the master's age category. And then you got elite and international elite. So I'm guessing the master total in the IPL is probably a pro total. So this is right under a pro total. It's pretty good, considering the years it took for me to figure out a way to train through all these injuries that I have. So I mean, if I can do that, and also I'm sorry that I forgot, and I can settle for a 670 kg, 1477 total, which is the limit of the class 1 total strength category, which is good. Like if I could get 670, I'm not gonna say anything underneath that, like a 660, 665 kg, with all the work that I've put into 3 years plus of literally killing myself in the gym, I'm not gonna be happy with anything under that. That's my limit right there. Now I'm gonna go through the classifications, the IPL classifications. My squat falls under the class 2 category. I think the class 1 is 270 kg, which I mean that's not gonna happen anytime soon. It might take a couple of years at least. So 237.5, which I think that I can do, is a class 2. Even if it's 240 to 45, it's still class 2. That's okay. My bench is in the class 1. It's 165 kilos or 363 pounds and above. So if I can do that, I'm in the class 1. I believe I can do it. And then if I can do 262.5, that's why I had 262.5 and not like 260. Because 262.5 kg falls under the master strength category. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Again, for my age, you know, that's not a lot of weight for a young athlete, but it's a decent amount of weight for my age. And that's the total that I want. I really hope I can get it. Real quick, I need to mention the Armlifting contest, which is going to be held by my sponsor, Armlifting Greece. To be honest, I haven't prepared for it at all, because like everybody knows now, the whole world knows, I've been bitching about my forearm for like 2 years now. I can flex it, I cannot extend it. It's very painful for me to extend it. So I didn't train any grip very seriously. Like I actually deliberately trained with the Otevoima hubs, like I showed in the previous video, which are much smaller in diameter. And so I just did a little bit of a hub, very light weights. I never went over 10 kg because my right arm is that damaged. And a 170 bench definitely has more value than the arm lifting stuff. It's sad to say, I know, but I mean, I can't have it all. That's why I haven't closed the Captains of Crush number 3 yet as well, because I'm usually just killing myself with the weightlifting. So the events are going to be a hub, which I've written, I hope I can get it 20 kg or 44 pounds, and I put a question mark on it because I don't know if I can do it. I haven't trained heavy hub in 4 months. It's going to be 4 months very soon. Rolling Thunder, I recently did thumbless, because I couldn't really squeeze. I did thumbless like 5 to 8 reps in both hands with 70 kg. So I believe that I could get 70, maybe 72, maybe 75 kg in the Rolling Thunder. And then the Silver Bullet is going to be done with, that's a COC2. They're going to hold a COC2 for men. Oh man, I think it's a COC1 for the girls, but I can't promise you that. I think it's a COC1 for the women and a COC2 for the boys. I'm a boy, so I didn't really look at the girls thing, but the reason why, because on abroad you can do the silver bullet only with the COC3, but obviously because it's a very new sport here and there aren't that many people here, I think they're really be counted in the figures in my one hand that there's not that many guys that can blow the COC3. So to give people a chance and also to participate, to see what it feels like instead of just struggling to close and hold it and then put the thingy where you hold the disc. It's all gonna be official. This is all gonna be official Ironmind. I have that. I haven't. That's a gift from my friend Manos, by the way, Armlifting Greece. And I didn't try it because my hand was real bad. And then, like I said, Rolling Thunder, Ironmind, which I happen to own. And the hub, this is the Armlifting Greece hub. I don't have the Ironmind hub. For what I know, it's a little bit more slippery. I tried it a little bit. It's a bitch. So I really don't know what weights I'm gonna do. If I can do a 20 with a hub that's new to me, and with no training in several months, I think it's okay. I don't know. But I've done 25 to 26 kg with a hub, left-handed, in December for the online contest. Anyway, so that's the video. Competition is tomorrow, Sunday, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.